Welcome back to guys. Time for another live action review. Welcome once again, guys. This is going to be on Kingdom Season 1. It is a live action releasing or released already. I think it's been officially done or canceled, unfortunately, on Netflix. There is 2 seasons though, so I will be doing the first impressions on the second season later on in this year. Probably pretty soon because this is a really good series that I've enjoyed watching. But we'll see because I have other stuff on my list to watch as well. This one is it originally was based on the Kingdom of the Gods, which is a series that was created as kind of like a webtoon on in Korea. So it is a live action based on that. The anime or the live action, sorry, itself is called Kingdom, and it did release on Netflix. 12 episodes in total, each season having 6 episodes. Now, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by comments, liking, and sharing. Yes, I'm doing more live actions this year. That's one of my goals, is to get more live actions out there, just because I feel like there is not a lot of people talking about the live actions of animes and mangas that we should probably hear about. This one is actually one that's decent. So if you haven't heard about it, you should probably try it out. So before anything, guys, go check out my other videos. And like I said, if you really do want to follow me and not miss any of the videos that I'm posting, the best way is to subscribe. Okay, so genre wise, historical period for sure, or historical. It's not really based on an actual historical timeline, but it is Korean historical aspects of it. Then you have political drama, which I've learned to like actually really enjoy this type of genre. Um, it's something that I didn't think I would actually like, but I do like political drama now. I guess because I'm older. It does have a horror, thriller, and zombie like. So it follows the story. I guess our really main character is Lee Chang, who is crown prince of the area. He is the next heir to the throne. His father has come sick, and it's been days, I think weeks, since anyone has seen him other than the Queen concert concert Cho and maybe some or two servants, right? Um, short story or long story short, which I've already shared on my first impressions, they found out that we found out that he's actually a zombie. They're keeping it quiet. The people that are doing it is because they want the queen, who is now pregnant, to be the her son to be the next heir to the throne. So there's a lot going on in that political aspect, and that's like the biggest drama. They're trying to get rid of the crown prince. They, because he's trying so hard to figure out what's going on with his dad, they end up putting charges on him as a traitor for trying to get rid of the king. So he, without knowing, starts investigating and runs off. Sorry, a lot of interruptions, but he ends up going into where it all started and finds a empty hospital, almost like not really a hospital, but where they keep the sick people, and finds all these people tied up, so they're deceased. And they basically start investigating, and they take them into the city, and it's a big mess. But what ended up happening is our another main character, Yang Xing, he is one of the sick people that was there. He accidentally fed infected meat to the people that were eating. He was just trying to basically survive. And what ends up happening is that they all got infected, all became zombies, and now it's going to be a big issue. Now he shows up and realizes what they've done, so he runs into the city and is like, "We need to tie these up, burn these bodies up. We need to get rid of them." you don't know what's gonna happen at the end, and that's really like the beginning of like the zombie thing. They wake up and it just goes havoc in the city. So, um, you kind of learn just kind of how things were back then, the political thrones, like they they are so much more. They're more they think it's more of their lives that's more important more than anything. So they end up shutting people out of their houses. Like people are just trying to survive, and I feel like it's a lot worse than um, the zombies that we have now. Like like if we were in present time, because they're dealing with muskets, they're dealing with knives, they're dealing with like almost no weapons to protect themselves from. Um, and yeah, it's a pretty epic middle part. I promise I'll be finished with this video for sure. But anyways, um, that whole aspect of survival, the whole capital shuns them because of the prince. The people start respecting the prince because they realize that out of all the nobles, he's the only one that's trying to save the people. So the havoc just kind of starts everywhere, and I don't think people start putting one and one together that the king is already dead, but essentially, there's other secrets that are unveiled or revealed, especially through the queen. The queen is definitely power hungry, and she's trying to get her hands into the throne, and she'll do anything, and I mean anything, to get herself there. And uh, yeah, I mean, I to be honest, I don't want to ruin the twist on this season. I might do it in the first impressions for the second season, but for now I won't ruin it so you can watch it. But her whole legacy is just basically a lie. We have other characters that are reoccurring for sure. We have a nurse who I forgot her name, but the nurse, she herself is trying to find a cure to this. There is a plant that they use to basically bring the dead back to life, and she's finding this plant so that she can reverse hopefully the effects. Uh, she is basically accompanied by a noble who, at first, he was like he was fending for himself and he left his people behind. So he's kind of like trying to um, get back with I guess the goodness that he has left in trying to help her to actually find a cure. And then there is the hunter who I already mentioned, Yang Shin. He has his whole little history. We don't know much about him yet, but he's hiding stuff as well. He's definitely better trained when it comes to the musket than most people. So he definitely was part of the army at some point. The physician, well, I believe her name is COB, but I could be wrong. Um, then we have the the bodyguard who is basically at the prince is side. I can't say that word right. His name is Emil Young. Emil Young is he's level headed. He keeps the prince on check. We don't know much about him, but there seems to be a traitor amongst all of the people, and we don't know who it is because the capital is being informed. They're receiving information, so um, there's still a traitor that has to be found out. There's a lot of killing, humans with humans, humans with zombies, but a lot of killing happening. It's very gruesome. I think I think the extremity of this one I think is one of the best ones when it comes to the political side. It doesn't beat zombie movies like Resident Evil and stuff like that when it comes to like the actual zombies, but the story is so rich that I really really recommend this one. So out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 10. Uh, not a 10, an 8 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. For sure, Go check it out. It is on Netflix. There's one season. This is the first season. There's another season for me to watch, so I'm excited to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.